Hey everybody, this is Graham Judd with Judd's Quail, and yesterday I said I was going to do a live stream on getting your homestead started. And I was super tired, super exhausted, so the live stream was only like 15 minutes, which if you watch my live streams regularly, they are typically about an hour, hour and a half long. I still want to talk to you a little bit about getting your homestead started, especially if you're trying to figure out cost, you're trying to figure out money. Getting your homestead started can be very expensive. However, it doesn't have to be. And that's what I want to show you today. A real cheap way to get your homestead started, just to say that you got started. And it's going to make you a lot of food, and it's going to save you a lot of money. Hang on one second. So check this out. These are my potato starts. A lot of you are like, oh, that's a laundry basket. No, that is a potato basket, my friend. And there's more potato baskets. But yeah, they sell them at Walmart as laundry baskets. This is a super, super easy way to get started. All you have to do is put straw, soil, potatoes, and stack up your baskets. And layer your potatoes in the baskets rather. This has only been sitting out here for maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And as you can see, I've got potatoes galore coming out of these baskets. This is an easy way to get started homesteading in a very inexpensive way. If you do laundry, which I assume you do, you've probably got all you need to get started. It doesn't even necessarily have to be straw. You could use grass clippings. You could use leaves, you can use manure, you can use anything that's going to kind of compost and break down naturally in that basket, along with your soil and your potatoes. So if you go to the store and you buy a 10-pound bag of potatoes, eat what you're going to eat, and set a few up in the window, let those eyes develop, right? Some people like to cut the eyes out, some people like to let them dry, some people like to throw the whole potato in there. How you do it is entirely up to you. This is your potato basket. And then just layer it. Set it outside, let it grow. You're going to have more potatoes than you know what to do with. You're going to end up eating French fries and mashed potatoes and baked potatoes, and you're going to put them in the oven and dice them and whatever. And then you can pressure can your potatoes, and you've got potatoes for the rest of the year. This is a super, super simple way to get your homestead started very inexpensively. If you already have a laundry basket, you can get started. You don't have to go and buy another one. So your cost, $0. If you've got soil at your house, your cost, $0. If you've got straw, grass clippings, leaves, whatever, $0. Your only investment is going to be a bag of potatoes from the grocery store, and you were going to buy those anyway. You don't have to buy the starch. You don't have to go to Atwood's. These are from potatoes that I got from Walmart. And I've got reds in there, I've got Yukon Gold, and I've got russet potatoes in there. You can do this with sweet potatoes too. So there are a number of ways that you can get started homesteading inexpensively. Quail is another great way. I'm going to be in Waco, Texas on April 23rd and 24th. You can get started in quail for less than $100. Winola Ranch is going to be there. They're going to be selling, it's an expo special only, but they're going to be selling a quail cage for $40 with a waterer. You can order a 36-pack of Coturnix quail hatching eggs from me for $50. So you can get started in quail for less than $100. You don't have to go out and buy everything all at once. You know, if you're just getting started, I don't recommend investing, $30, $40, $50,000 in a tractor to get started. I recommend getting a laundry basket and throwing some potatoes in there. I recommend getting some quail and starting that way. Seriously, you can do quail and potatoes for $100. That's how you get started homesteading. Homesteading is not a bougie chicken coop with a chandelier in it. That thing's going to break, and if you've ever met a chicken, they don't really care about the aesthetics of the environment. You can start a farm stand super cheap. Mine is built out of old pallets, and then I just made a few goods and put them down there. Made some jelly, put it down there. Put some eating eggs down there. Put some hatching eggs down there. Put some jams. Put some, whatever you want to do, you can do it cheap. But whatever you do, just get started. God bless you guys. Have a good one.